Hi guys. Have you guys ever been to the grocery store with a cart full of groceries, especially frozen food groceries, and you get to the register and there's a note on the terminal, the credit card terminal, stating that they're only accepting check or cash? I know I have, and that's really frustrating to me. So today, I'm going to teach you the 6 simple steps in writing a check. My name's Megan Dankert, and I have been writing, I learned how to write a check in 8th grade, and I've been writing my whole adult life, and it's very convenient so you don't have to go to an ATM when this kind of stuff happens. So, the first step is writing the date right here, number 1, and you can write it 2 different ways. You can write it any way as long as it's so today is October 8th, 2020. You can write it the whole month out. You can abbreviate, or you can write it in numbers. The next step would be, who are you paying? You would write their name correctly, make sure it's spelled correctly, or they might have some problems depositing that. You're going to write it in the pay to the order of line. So right here, you'll write their name. We're at the grocery store and we're at Walmart, so I wrote Walmart. Step 3 would be to write the amount of your groceries right here. Make sure to start your number as close to this line as possible so they don't add any extra numbers making the amount bigger than what you want to pay. And people do that, so you better watch out. Then the 4th step would be to take that amount that you just wrote in numbers in that box and you'd write it out in word form. So my groceries cost $120.75 right here. So I'm going to write it out 120, and make sure you put the and because there is cents, and I wrote my cents 75 over 100 as a fraction, and then I drew a line after that so that the bank knows that nothing else follows. The 5th step would be a memo. Now that's not necessary, it's optional. It's just to remind yourself or who you're paying what you're paying for. So it'll be groceries for me. Wrote groceries. And then the 6th step would be to sign your name. This is the most important step, other than who you're paying. But this is the most important step because without your signature on your check, it's not valid. And the person you're paying would be pretty upset if you didn't write your signature, because then they couldn't deposit it. So I wrote my signature here, and this is what my handy dandy makeshift check looks like, all written out correctly. And here are the steps in case you forgot. So now, next time you're in the grocery store and they have this awful note stating that they're only taking cash and check, your crisis will be averted because now you know how to get the check. But make sure you get that checkbook